Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, hope you're all well. Right, I'm down in Oxwich Bay, and what a beautiful part of the world this is. Never fished it before, and so I'm gonna do what I always do when I fish a new place. That's to blag it and to hope for the best. Bang on low water. I'm gonna start off on the beach, but at some point I will end up on what they call the Church Rocks. There's some rocks below a church, hence the name Church Rocks. Cracking mark in fairness. Conditions, they're not ideal. I'm not just saying that, I'm not making excuses, but we've got a nasty, blowy, easterly wind. It's a damn nuisance, and you can probably hear it now as I'm talking to you. But it is what it is, I can't do much about it. As always, I'll do my very best to make a nice video for you. Happy days. This wind's getting stronger. I'm hoping that when I get pushed back onto the rocks up there, it'll be a bit lighter. I hope. Anyway, the first rod is sorted. I got a 3-hook clip down rig on this one, size 1s. On the other rods, I'm going to stick on a 3/0 Paternoster panel for the bigger baits. As for baits, I've got ragworm, frozen black lugworm, squid and mackerel. Yeah, this beach is very shallow, and therefore the water absolutely flying up. Yeah, whizzing up the beach. Right, let's go and get that second rod sorted. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what happens. Like I said, this is all brand new to me. I always get a bit edgy when I fish a new mark. You know, it's like when I'm back home on the mud, I like to think that I know what I'm doing. Not that I'm an expert, but you know, over the years I've got to work out the tides and where the soft mud is, where the hard mud is, etc. But a new mark, yeah, completely alien, so I'll tune into those fishing instincts and hopefully I can get a fish or two. Had a good bite then on this left-hand rod. I'm sorry if I'm shouting guys, but yeah, I have to with this wind. Yeah, a couple of pull downs. Let's take a look. Fish on. Yeah, there's definitely a fish on there then. Oh well, yeah, it felt quite nice, but it couldn't have been very well hooked. Yeah, the water is not too far from the rocks now, so I found a flattish little ledge to put all my tripods on. Obviously I've got a rod tripod, a camera tripod, a light tripod. But yeah, it was definitely a fish on that left-hand rod. I could feel it. Look, it could have been a dogfish, but it was a start. There's another bite, guys, there on the left-hand rod. I was about to turn my light on and it was nodding away. It's probably all a bit dark at the moment, the footage. Again, that's on the big bait. That's a squid and sand eel wrap. If it develops, I'll let you know. I gotta get this light sorted out. I'm all sorted now. Yeah, that bite I had on the left hand rod looked like a classic dogfish bite. But it's gone now. Yeah, I had to get that lighting sorted, etc. Once it's done, it's done. Yeah, decent sized tide this evening. Not a massive one, but decent enough. Not that I'll need it, but behind me there is a nice escape route. But yeah, tonight it'll be okay. I can kind of work out where this morning's tide came up to. I'm sorry guys if, like I said, if it's a bit blowy. I have got the windsock on the camera. When I come to edit the videos, I can use a tool which reduces the wind noise, but the problem with doing that, it makes me sound like a robot and it's not good. So personally, I prefer a bit of wind noise myself. Yeah, that tide is pushing up lovely. I'd say we're around 3 hours off high water. Yeah, about 3 hours. Just need a fish now. If I catch, I catch. If I blank, I blank. Oh well. That's a blank out of the way. I thought that was a doggy on that big bait. Always tell, classic dogfish nod, you know, up and down, slow pull. Oh, we're off the mark. Yeah, another 2 doggies. One just came off. Yeah, it's going to be hard work trying to get through these, but just a case of, you know, persevering, and something else hopefully will turn up. I mean, to be honest, like I've said before, I don't mind catching doggies. It's better than blanking as far as I'm concerned, and they keep your rod tips busy. I'm going to get the cheap little boat rod out. I'm going to stick a big bait on there, on a big rig, close in, see if we can winkle out a bass or something, you know, like a mackerel head or big squid bait. Yeah, I've had a bite every cast so far. Yeah, it's just non-stop at the moment on both rods, bites within seconds. But I'll persevere. I guess potential species here, gurnard, you know, some flatties, flounder, dabs, whiting, rockling, bass. There's no way that there's only dogfish out there this evening. Well, there might be. Yeah, I've got these tripods now in, well, I've done my best with them. It's not ideal in terms of the setup, hence why I'm crouched over a bit. But yeah, it's the best I can do, guys. There we go, straight away again. I hope everyone's well. Hope you've been managing to wet a line. That's if you go fishing, of course. If you don't go fishing, Hopefully you've been enjoying your other hobbies, whatever they may be. And of course, that time of year now, we're approaching Christmas. I know, Christmas, next month. And you know, it's a time of year whereby it can put a lot of families under financial pressure. Yeah, not easy for a lot of people. I think back, you know, to when we were younger, and I don't want to harp on about how we were poor and this and that, but we were. Back in the 80s, a lot of people were, especially when my dad lost his job, or he got made redundant. And I think back, right, and I think, how on earth did they afford to buy his Christmas presents? I got no idea, and I mean that, I got no idea. But yeah, fair play to Mum and Dad, they always made sure we had presents at Christmas. And when I think about it, you know, not having much when I was younger, it made us appreciate the simple things in life. And that's why I love my fishing. I couldn't be without it now. Yeah, I live a very simple life, me guys. Bit of fishing, bit of walking, I sort my garden out. I love nature. Yeah. Oh, by the way, I've put a rig on the cheap little boat rod. It's a 5.0 paternoster pedal, and I'm going to stick a mackerel head on that any second now. That's going 10 yards out. Right down rod again, guys. Right down rod. Oh, there we go. That's been in the water for about 2.5 seconds. I'd be happy with a couple of nice whiting. Yeah. I think there's a fish on both rods, so oh, there we go. There goes the left hand rod as well. Let's go for the left first. Let's sort that one out, and then we'll sort the other one out. Oh. Oh, I don't know. What a little stunner. I got a baby small-eyed ray. That is beautiful. Right, I'll sort this light out, guys, and I'll show you properly. Species number 2. Right. God, I'm worn out already. What a stunning creature. This one took a squid in Sandy Hill Wrap. It's a baby small-eyed ray. He's that small that my hand is covering most of it, you know. He's got his tail up. That is magical. Let's pop him back in. But around 30 minutes off high water. I've lost count of how many dogfish I caught. Literally lost count. Cheapy old boat rod. I can't show you that, guys, because it would mean I'd have to move all this stuff. I've just moved it all back, but this is the only time that I'll have to do that this evening. The water won't come up much further now. Yeah, I was hoping that wind was going to calm down, but no, it hasn't. Typical easterly, just goes and goes and goes. You seem to be getting more of these days, you know, more spells or long periods of easterly winds. And they tend to coincide with high pressure. Yeah, it's another dogfish there now, look. Yeah, see what happens over high and into the ebb. At last, a half decent white in fairness. Yeah, it's not a bad one. That was on the top hook of the 3-hook clip down. I believe that was on ragworm. Yeah, happy with that. Oh, species number 3. Let's get him unhooked. Yeah, and nice to see that white in then. I think a few have moved in because I'm pretty sure the bite on this rod now is a whiting bite. Much more rattly, much more aggressive. But yeah, I'm not exaggerating. Well, as you can see, I've got one rod in the water at the moment because having 2 out there trying to film, it's just too much. But yeah, the bait's in the water 10 seconds, no more than 10 seconds, and the rods are banging away. Yeah, it's quite stormy. Bit of a swell out there. The water won't move up any further now, so in terms of safety, I'm all good. But yeah, it's becoming quite stormy. But the fish don't care. Yeah, nice little path up there. And then you walk alongside the church. Takes you onto the home straight. Let's take a look. Species number 4. A lovely little bullace, about £2. Stunning fish, bullace. I'll get him unhooked, guys, and I'll show you properly. Yeah, for my money, bullhuss are one of the prettiest fish in the sea. Like I said, he's not a massive one, but he's a couple of pounds. And I always love to see them. That's just a bit of water there he's coughing up. Tough as old boots, bullhuss. Let's pop him back in. Ah, fantastic to see that bullhuss there. 4 species, I'm happy with that. Whispered it quietly, but the dogfish have slowed up. So far then, half decent whiting, a beautiful baby small-eyed ray, a lovely bullhead, and 4,500 dogfish. Yeah, it's been nice. It's been a nice session. And we've got plenty of time yet. I think what I'll do now, I'll focus on the fishing, have something to eat, and we'll take it from there. Yeah, still a few whiting out there, but this time, this one's a smaller one. Hopefully some nicer ones will turn up now. Of course, got the church there and the graveyard. Quite a spooky spot. But so far, I ain't seen no ghosts, so we're alright. But I wouldn't like to be here on Halloween, put it that way. No comment. So, another quick update. I've not done much filming for the past 40 minutes or so, but I've had a few more dogfish and a few more of those smaller whiting. Ebbing back quite hard now. Gonna use up my bait and then I'll call it quits. I'm not gonna fish it right down tonight. No. I've been talking, well, my last couple of videos I've been talking about taking a break from the filming, and after this one I'm definitely having a week off. So yeah, I'll upload this one and there may be a week or two then of no videos, but I'll be back, don't you worry about that. Of course, my last video was Dad's spot 2, filmed next to the West Dusk Lighthouse B&B at Newport. That was Dad's favourite spot. Yeah, beautiful evening. Hardly any winds. Congers kept me busy. A nice one at the end, about £7. Yeah, it was a very pleasant evening. Just constant rattles and taps. Every single cast I've had a bite. Every cast. Apart from... No, I had a bite the first cast on the left hand rod, didn't I? Yeah. But yeah, achieve my objective, you know, of getting through the doggies and getting some other species. Yeah. Happy with that. There we go. Species number 5 of the night. A little strap conger eel. Right, I'm going to call it now, guys. Well into the ebb, as per usual. I've been here for hours and hours. I've pretty much used up all of my bait in fairness, so not too bad. Look, I can't complain, I can't grumble. Alright, that easterly wind has been a damn nuisance, but yeah, managed 5 species. There's been thousands and thousands and thousands of dogfish out there this evening, but I managed 4 other species, so yeah, I'm happy with that. First time fishing here, I'm definitely going to come back. 100%. As always, thanks very much for watching. It's mega appreciated. Any questions or comments you have, pop them below and I'll get back to you. Until the next one, look after yourselves, take care, all the best.